This is the ETBU Sportsnet. I'm Adam P. Ledyard here with head men's basketball coach Bert West. Coach, you guys are coming off your Christmas break. You had 5 games over Christmas break. You went 2-3. Talk about the Christmas break games.
Returning from Christmas break, we went to that Tyler Classic and played a tough Southwestern team and managed to survive and get by that. And it seemed like we didn't bounce back from break very well. It's nothing major, just weren't very sharp and didn't seem to shoot the ball well, or didn't handle the ball very well, but shot it horribly the next game against Texas Lutheran and lost. And then we got to come home and I guess had the game in hand against Concordia, and we just made too many mistakes. And so there went our 26-game home court winning streak. But more importantly, it was a conference loss. So then we move on to Howard Payne, had that game in hand. And again, too many mistakes and turnovers, and just let it slip away. So actually blew a 12-point lead at Howard Payne, and that was painful.
Your final game was against Sul Ross State on the road. You had 3 straight losses, going out to Alpine to finish up the West Texas trip, and your team bounces back, comes away with a win out there, and regroups. Talk about that game.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because you got to figure a team that's got some pride and got some toughness and has high expectations. You can only imagine with us not playing very well, and we just seemed weak. I just got this weak feeling from the team, and the effort was there, the attitude was there, but what a tremendous compliment you have to give the team when they're tired, things are hard, things are disappointing, and we roll in and Sul Ross has a good basketball team. They are well coached, they're tough kids. They were on a 5-game winning streak. We roll in there with everything against us after what we'd just been through. Fatigue, we think might even be a part of it. But our kids are tough. And we just kept talking, we're going to turn this around. It's just a matter of when. And, we need to turn it around now. And, well, I tell you what, mentally tough, physically tough, great fighting spirit. I couldn't have been any more impressed with our Tigers against Sul Ross. We were not playing badly, and they were doing what they'd been doing to people, and they had us down at 12 at half. And our guys came back fighting hard and cut it to 4. And, of course, that takes a lot of energy, those kind of rallies. They pushed it right back to 13. Our guys never blinked. They came right back and pushed and took the lead, and just cruised on through, and we kept our mistakes down, our spirits up. The things that we're striving for to be a champion, they displayed them all in that game in those tough situations. So maybe that road trip, has ignited us and turned us around. It was impressive, to tell you the truth.
Thursday, you have Mary Hardin Baylor here at home, and then you travel to Jackson, Mississippi against Belhaven. First time seeing them in the ASC. Talk about taking that momentum from Sul Ross into these next 2 games.
Well, there's nothing going to be easy, and of course people, it looks like all around the conference, are going to lose games that you would think they would win, and win games it looks like they're going to lose. And if we could have somehow come back stronger from the holidays and won those first 2 conference games, wow, would we be in great shape. We'd have like a 2-game lead in the loss column on everybody. And as it is, we're still in first place in the East, oddly enough, because nothing is playing out true to form. So every game is just going to be a battle. Mary Hardin Baylor has a good team, a great tradition, Hall of Fame coach. They're coming in here to get the Tigers and take us out. And I believe the Tigers are getting right. It's going to be a battle. We can't ever guarantee that we're going to win a game, but nobody else can either. We're really going to beat each other up in the league this year. But our guys are starting to show those championship characteristics. So I have high hopes, high expectations, and I'm excited. This is going to be a great game Thursday night.
Heading into the second half of the season, ASC East play pretty much the rest of the year. How do you keep your team focused and going into playing these teams twice now as you head back into the conference play before conference tournament and the real meaning of the East side, trying for that championship and heading into the ASC tournament?
Well, I think as you're team matures as you move along, and our veteran players are seizing control and leadership of their team, they understand that it's all about toughness and and a commitment to getting better. And this team has that, and they'll be prepared to do their very best every time. And if it's good enough, they'll be champions, and they may be champions if it's not good enough, because they may find a way. They're an impressive group.
All right, Coach. Thanks for talking to us here on the ETBU Sportsnet.
Thanks, Adam.